Chants of Manipur echo in Parliament as MPs from state take oath, focus on current situation in the state. Another setback for Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Delhi High Court stays trial court's order granting bail to Kejriwal, says observations totally unjustified. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang meets Union Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari. Tamang requests Gadkari to entrust maintenance of National Highway 10 to a central agency. Heavy rains trigger landslides in several parts of Arunachal Pradesh. Lower Siang district among worst affected. And surprises continue in T20 World Cup. Afghanistan beat Bangladesh to qualify for maiden semis as Australia knocked out after defeat to India. You're watching Reporters Live with me, Ronak, and we head straight to Nagaland, where the stage is set for the historic urban local body polls. The fate of as many as 523 candidates will be decided tomorrow, with polling slated to be held across 3 municipalities and 22 town councils. Voting will be held across as many as 420 polling stations, with 64 candidates already having won unopposed. This is the first time in 20 years that the ULB polls are being held in Nagaland. It will also be the first time that women will be able to contest in the polls, with 33% reservation granted. The eastern Nagaland area will once again miss out on the polls owing to the ENPO's decision to abstain from any central or state elections. Nevertheless, it's a historic occasion for Nagaland, and all eyes will be on the ULB elections tomorrow. So what you see on your screen, viewers, are the visuals of poll officials who have already arrived at the various polling stations and are all set to conduct polling tomorrow in a fair and transparent manner. So the polling officials are already busy at work preparing for in full earnest for the historic ULB elections tomorrow, which are set to take place after more than 20 years. My colleague Sarah Konyak joins us live from Kohima at this point in time. So Sarah, the stage is all set and the day is finally upon us. What is the update from the ground as far as tomorrow's historic ULB elections is concerned, Sarah?
Well, Ronak, the stage is all set to conduct the urban local bodies election. It is a very historic election that Nagaland is going to witness tomorrow, and especially because it is happening the ULB polls is happening with 33% women reservation for the first time in the state. All the polling parties have been dispatched, and there have been some incidents of some violence between political parties yesterday, particularly in Dimapur, and accordingly the police commissioner of Dimapur have also imposed 144 CRPC in one municipality and 4 town councils covering 3 districts, that is Dimapur, Newland and Chumukidima. Other than that, all preparations have been set, and when we talk about security arrangements, adequate security arrangements have been put in place, especially in the hypersensitive and sensitive areas. Well, the security is being mostly focused in the western jurisdiction, as the eastern Nagaland are not going ahead with the ULB polls. So there will be more than 8,000 police personnel who will be manning the security tomorrow in the 10 districts of the western areas where the ULB polls will be conducted.
Right. Now, Sarah, from what we've been given to understand, the candidates who were in the fray had extensively campaigned ahead of the ULB poll. So, how was the public response and the turnout of the public as far as these campaigns were concerned?
Oh, well, yes, the campaigning trail had come to an end yesterday, and like you have rightly mentioned, all the candidates in the fray 523 candidates in the fray have extensively campaigned, and the response of the general public was very, I should say, was very high, as they had also actively campaigned for their respective candidates. Well, let me just give you a breakup of the political parties that will be contesting tomorrow. That are out of the 523 candidates in the fray. We have 44 candidates from the BJP, 178 candidates from the NDPP, 182 candidates from the independent. I should mention here that there are 182 candidates from the independent, 37 from the Indian National Congress, 9 from the JDU, LJP 7, NCP 15, NPF 21, NPP 22, RPI 7, and RPP 1. Ronak, I would also like to mention here that out of the 523 candidates that will be contesting tomorrow, a total of 198 candidates are women and 325 candidates are male. And out of that 198 candidates, female candidates contesting for tomorrow, there are more than 20 candidates who are contesting from the unreserved seat, that is the general quota, Ronak.
Right, and Sarah, of course, once again, no scope of any voting in the eastern region of the state, isn't it?
Absolutely, as there were 61 candidates who had filed their nominations on the last day. However, due to the pressure from their respective tribal bodies, and also considering the resolution of the ENPO, the 61 candidates from the eastern area had withdrawn their candidature. And like I said, the security arrangement which was deployed particularly for the eastern area have now been brought back, and they will be mainly concentrating on the 10 western districts where the polls take place. So this time around too, the eastern Nagaland will not be a part of the ULB polls, which is being seen as a very historic election in the state of Nagaland, Rana.
And also, Sarah, the ULB polls will be a test, needless to say, for the NDPP-BJP alliance and the strength of the parties, isn't it?
Ronak, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, I asked you, Sarah, this ULB polls, of course, will also be a test for the NDPP-BJP alliance and also the strength of these parties, isn't it?
Well, yes. When we talk about BJP and NDPP alliance, initially the plan was to fight the elections on a seat-sharing basis, where the BJP does not disturb the areas of the NDPP constituencies, and the NDPP does not disturb in the area of the BJP constituencies. That was the initial proposal that was made by BJP and NDPP in the state, and the same proposal was also proposed to the central leadership BJP. However, the alliance partners BJP and NDPP further decided that it will not go on a seat sharing basis for the ULP polls, but they will have a friendly contest. So I should say that it is a friendly contest among all the political parties, particularly the political parties that are under the People's Democratic Alliance, Ronald.
All right, Sarah Konyak, thank you very much for all those details, and we will get back to you tomorrow when the historic ULB polls get underway. All right, shifting focus. As the Itanagar capital region recovers from Sunday's heavy downpour that devastated several areas, the crucial National Highway 415 between Itanagar and Naharlagun continues to remain damaged and presents a sorry picture. Well, 3 places in ICR, namely Papunala, Niti Vihar and Abutani colony, have been severely affected by the sudden rains. Additionally, instances of landslides have also been reported from various locations. Our colleague Marina Dai is at the National Highway to get a first-hand account of things. So these are visuals of a portion of the National Highway 415 near BP Plaza in Itanagar, which has also been washed away partially due to the rains. All right, I'm connected with my colleague Marina Dai, joining us live from Itanagar at this point in time. So Marina, you know, the situation still remains quite serious because the sudden rains left quite severe damages to a lot of places, especially if we talk about National Highway 415, which is a very crucial highway as it connects Itanagar with Naharlagun. What is the update as far as the situation right now is concerned, Marina?
Well, Ronak, bad road condition in Itanagar during the monsoon season are nothing new, especially during the monsoon season. Every year, the Itanagar capital region witnessed severe devastation in the NH 415. As you can see behind me, this is NH 415, and wherein a portion of the road has washed away. This is near the Civil Secretariat, Itanagar, where right now is standing here. And according to the locals here, according to the public of Itanagar, the reason why the condition of NH 415 is like this every year is due to the poor road quality. Even yesterday, the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu, has expressed his concern over the NH 415 road condition. As every year, Itanagar capital region face this kind of situation. Yes, Ronak.
Right, Marina, I was actually just getting to that. You know, yesterday Chief Minister Khandu did hold a very, important review meeting as far as the National Highway 415 is concerned. So, you know, after his direction to expedite the work of restoration and also as far as the 4-lane highway is concerned, you know, can you see any sort of action on the ground, you know, that is, that has materialized after the Chief Minister's direction?
As you can see, Ronak, I'm just standing right here in front of the highway, wherein this portion of road has been washed away. So as you can see, there's no restoration process ongoing right now. It was washed away yesterday. It was washed away yesterday, and see, the condition is still remaining the same like yesterday, but we have been informed that a meeting was today conducted in the Civil Secretariat between the highway authorities and the Chief Secretary of Itanagar. So they were having a meeting today regarding the NH 415 poor condition. What we have been informed from the officials of the national highway, the highway department, is that they are already doing the minor restoration process, like they are clearing clearing the road blockades that has been took place in between Naharlagun and Itanagar in Itanagar National Highway. They are clearing the landslides, the road blockades and all, but they have also informed us that the major clearing process cannot be held as of now, since this is a monsoon time. So any day monsoon can be expected. The heavy rainfall can be expected any minute or any moment. So that is why the major clearing process of any landslide or any road blockage, even this portion of the road has not been restored yet, Your Honor.
Right. Well, let's hope that the situation does not deteriorate any further and the restoration work does begin as soon as possible. Marina, I thank you very much for all those details.
Shri Srimanta Shankar Dev Pad, Christian Basti, Guwahati 5. For more information, contact 7099014482.
বৰুৱা কিবা নতুন খোৱাকচোন
হেল্ল'
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 টেষ্টি এল'ভেৰা চাংস এতিয়া আপোনাৰ ফেভৰেট ফ্ৰুট ড্ৰিংকছত নতুন এলো ফ্ৰুট
হেল্ল' আপুনিও লৈ লওক
খাদ্য আছে কিন্তু ভোক নাই কম বয়সতে চুলি নাইকিয়া হ'ল পেটৰো অৱস্থা বেয়া হ'ল
শৰীৰটো হৈ পৰিল ৰোগৰ বেহা
তেন্তে চিন্তানো কিহৰ ভয় খোৱাৰনো কি কথা
দুধুকৰ কথা এয়া দুধুকৰ কথা
এতিয়া হজম হ'ল আচৰিত উলাহে লাহক কৰে পৰাজিত ধুনীয়া হ'ল চাল চুলি ডেকা হৈ থকা জীৱন জুৰি
দুধুকৰ কথা এয়া দুধুকৰ কথা
Calling all stunning beauties from Northeast. Get ready to shine as Northeast Diva 2024 returns.
On to another big story now. Police and security forces in Assam continue to maintain a strong vigil along the border with trouble-torn Manipur. In fact, the authorities in Assam's Kachar district are teaming up with the authorities in Manipur's Jiribam district to monitor the situation along the interstate border, even as Jiribam district continues to experience a tense situation. This is evident as a high-level meeting between the police and administrations of Assam's Kachar and Manipur's Jiribam took place yesterday at the Jirighat police station near the Assam-Manipur border. While over 1,700 people from Jiribam are estimated to have been taking shelter in Lakhipur, the Kachar district authorities have launched a door-to-door survey to ascertain the exact number of people who have crossed the interstate border. IGP Law and Order Prashanta Kumar Bhuya, along with a police convoy, visited the interior bordering villages near the interstate border between Assam and Manipur yesterday. The Assam police has also warned those who crossed over to not indulge in any sort of violence. My colleague Bikram Sarkar joins us live at this point in time. Bikram, so what is the progress of the door-to-door survey being conducted by the Kachar authorities?
Yes, Ronak, as we know that the incident that took place on the 6th of June, after which many of the people, displaced people, entered in southern Assam's Kachar district, that is nearby area in the district, in the constituency of Lakhipur. And mainly it is in the dense area where their relatives are staying, they are living with their relatives. So the Kachar administration, both civil and police, they have started the door-to-door connection with the people so that they get the actual numbers, that how many people have entered here, and if necessary, what are the essential commodities could be provided, and also to maintain peace in the valley. The most important thing is so that the flares from our neighboring state district should not affect the peace that is in this area in our state in Assam. We have seen that the high-level meeting between district administration of Kachar, both civil and police, has been held yesterday with the Jiribam district's administration and police. Though the district administration side from Mizoram has said that still now it's likely to get in a proper way, it's come normalized, though there are little bit of tensions going on, but it is inside much in the distance of Jiribam. So the district vigilance are keeping, as Kachar district shares around 132 kilometers and mostly in the river line. So the police commando special forces are also been deployed, as said by the IGP and the SP of Kachar.
Right, and Bikram, how is the security along the interstate border, and is a constant monitoring being conducted?
Yes, Ronak, the security measures has been beefed up from the very first day when the incident took place, and the news came in that the people are the displaced people from Jiribam are entering Kachar district. So in the border area, that is in NH 37, in the very border, the special commando forces are being deployed, and the police forces are also being deployed in the interior part too, and in the river line we have seen that taking the launches and the river boats, the operations like the surveillance is going on, and they are meeting with the civil and the police administration of Kachar district. They are meeting with the people. They are convincing them not to be worried about the local who are residing in Lakhipur constituency. Also, the IGP Law and Order Prashant Kumar Bhuya had a talk. That is his third visit after the incident yesterday. He had a talk with the people residing in there, and also he had given a strong message for those people, or if anyone come with the intention to disrupt the peace of the valley, to the miscreants, that not to think it is like a state, as because the police of Assam state are very much tightened and very much vigilant according to in this part. So they are building the confidence measure among the people and asking not to get involved or not to get inside any kind of a rumor.
Right. So Vikram, yes. So what you were saying is that the Assam police, as far as Kachar police, specifically Kachar police is concerned, are very serious about maintaining the peace and order over there, and and they've also issued very strict instructions to the people not to indulge in any sort of violence or mischief or anything of that sort.
Right. Right, as because these people, the actual people of Assam who are residing in this area, they are residing here from past many years, and they are the people from Assam. But they have their relatives who are staying in Jiribam area, to whom these people, the displaced people, came, and now they are staying in here. And if that's why this measures is being taken, the talks are being done among the people, and in a constant procedure, these talks are going on. A peace meeting was held among the communities so that no flares of any kind of a chaos from the neighboring state district should affect our state or any of the region of our state. Ronak.
Absolutely, no matter what, the peace and it's transparent, the peace and tranquility of the state cannot be compromised at any cost. Bikram Sarkar, thank you very much for all those updates.